What's the weirdest name you call your dog? People of Reddit, what's the most powerful quote you've heard? What have you witnessed that you can't explain to this day? Watched a tiny orb of light about the size of a golf ball fly through the front door, bounce off the TV, go through a couple of walls, bounce off a mirror, then go out the back door. Then a few moments later, the electric transformer on the power pole behind the house exploded. And you didn't pull your phone out while it was bouncing all around? Come on now. When I was young, I suffered a lot from sleep paralysis. Lots of stuff happening there I can't explain. But waking up in the middle of the night to hear loud scratching on a box that was on my desk, asking whatever it was to stop, trying to fall asleep again, followed by a loud no a few minutes later is something that forever haunts me. That's something that would keep me from sleeping forever, I think. Dropped a small key on the bathroom floor. Couldn't find it. Never did find it. There didn't to be any holes or crevices it could have fallen into. That sounds like that one physics thing where like if you catch the atoms lacking, you can slip your hand through a wall. Was driving and suddenly noticed Google Maps had changed the estimated arrival time to a half hour later, despite no change to the speed or route. The change happened miles down a straight stretch of highway, no traffic, etc. I ended up doing my best to get there on time, ended up maybe 10 to 15 minutes late. My passenger had also been keeping an eye on it and was equally baffled. Well, I mean, that's just Google being broken. I don't know. How everyone else can get a significant other or be in a relationship, but not me. Once again, you and me too, sister. A glitch in Donkey Kong Country. Basically, I swear Diddy Kong literally jumped to the top of the screen in the large banana room. I have never been able to replicate that glitch or see it mentioned anywhere. I mean, if it was a glitch, I can believe it happened, but I would like to see it happen. We saw a bunyip in Australia. Made of chocolate? Think I saw a yowie too. No, it was moving in and along a small lake. Again, with the made up places and the made up things. Like, we need to stick to reality, people. Mom and I saw a lady walking by the lake as we were driving, and suddenly she was nowhere to be seen. Nothing in the surroundings that could have hidden her silhouette. No other vehicles passing by the street to pick her up. If she crossed the street, we would still be able to see her for miles because there was no vegetation or houses/buildings to get in. If she jumped in the lake, it would have made the news. Our description of the lady matches, so it was unlikely to be a mirage. A random flash of light a little bit ago. I'm in a dark room. Cosmic ray? What movie did you love as a youth that you're afraid to revisit as an adult because it probably sucks? The Never-Ending Story. It was epic as a kid. Not long ago, I remembered it, watched one clip on YouTube, and stopped. I don't want my childhood memories being ruined by adult me not seeing past the animatronics and 1980s effects. Wild Wild West. I love the steampunk aesthetic. Will Smith and Kevin Kline were fun together. Salma Hayek in a corset? It was everything to an 8-year-old me. I have, however, learned that it was not universally loved and in fact hated. People hated Wild Wild West? It's fun. It's goofy. The Lego Bionicle movies. Bionicle had an incredibly rich lore, which was told over the course of 4 movies, 30-ish books, and a ton of comic books, along with some web serials on the Lego website and some video games. But I'm pretty sure those old animated movies don't really hold up very well today. Weirdly, when I was a kid, I never had Bionicles, and I don't know why. They looked so cool. I loved the movie Richie Rich as a kid. I mean, the kid had his own McDonald's and a roller coaster in his backyard, and he got to run his dad's company. Goonies. Goonies still holds up in my opinion. Definitely go rewatch The Goonies if you need to rewatch it, or watch it for the first time if you've never seen it, because oh my god, it's such a fun like kid adventure movie. It's the first live action Scooby-Doo movie. I have such fond memories of that movie, but I know if I watched it through my cynical 30-year-old eyes, it probably wouldn't hold up as a good kids movie. You know, I think I did rewatch it relatively recently, and while some of the effects look cheesy and bad CG, it's still fun. Free Willy 2. I bought it in one of those clamshell VHS cases from Walmart. It had a wooden carving of a whale that Randolph makes in the movie. I watched it too many times to count. I will never revisit it because I won't ruin my memories. Spy Kids, and also Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I can't lie, I did watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl recently, and it's bad. It's still bad, but Spy Kids? Come on now, it's so good. What should you never do in Germany? Forget to cover your drink outside. Wasps everywhere, and they will dive bomb your drink in nanoseconds. Fishing without a a license. Can easily cost you a few €1,000. Cruise in the fast lane. Argue with the police. You will not win. To be fair, does arguing with police anywhere really work out? Use B and whatever that is interchangeably. I don't know what that symbol is, so I don't know what the problem is. Disrespect their cheese. Okay, but if it smells really bad though, come on. Well, recently some people tried a coup, apparently. That's also not something you should do in Germany. Yeah, I don't think as a tourist that's very advised. Tell that you don't like asparagus. Well, I guess I just won't go to Germany then. Be a failed artist. Oh yeah, haha, the joke there, Adolf, I get it. What keeps you up at night? Reddit, my thoughts. I do wish there was an easier way to just turn them off. People from the past, my future, the present. Scrooge? Is that you? Financial issues. You and me both, sister. Existential dread and video games that I try to use to not think about the existential dread. Well, does it work? Because either way, you need to go to sleep. What's a movie you'll always recommend? At least in recent years, it's going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once. And if you don't go watch that movie, then I guess you'll see me in your closet tonight. The Prestige. Not for everyone, but a great film. Kind of a slow burn movie, but it's a Christopher Nolan movie, so you got something to look forward to. Goodfellas. Every effing scene is flawless. It's the master at his best. Look, love him or hate him, Martin Scorsese makes really good movies. Idiocracy and Office Space. The Princess Bride. It's got a little something for everyone, including kids. I never get tired of it. Seven Samurai. This movie started a lot of trends in the movie industry and is peak. Borat. Very nice. My life. Shawshank Redemption. Zoolander. Weirdly, this movie started popping up as a TikTok trend, and I mean, like, sure, go for it. It's a weird movie, alright. Summer of Soul. What's the most comforting part of your daily routine? Showering. I like the smell of my shampoo and body wash, as well as the hot water. I shower in the evenings to wash away the day and feel clean and relaxed. I'm putting on my PJs and going to bed. My cats love to snuggle first thing in the morning, and meanwhile I got a dog that'll kick me in the head. Taking a well, you do gotta keep the pipes clean, I guess. Sleep. It is the best part of the day, really. Getting my morning cup of coffee. If it's not Folgers in your cup, then go back to sleep. I'm an artist, and my cat likes to sit in my lap while I work. It makes me feel special. Crying in the shower. You okay? I'll be okay after that shower. How about you? What is your favorite Christmas song? Christmas Canon by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. The Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York. Christmas Rapping by The Waitresses. That One Christmas Song by Run DMC. Christmas in Hollis, I wanna say. The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole. Silent Night, Still Knocked by Mannheim Steamroller. And Our Hide E Nos, Welch All Through the Night. Look, the only thing I know how to say Silent Night, I don't know how to say anything else. Sorry. Santa Baby, the Christmas version of Boss Baby. I Won't Be Home for Christmas by Blink-182. I Believe in Father Christmas by Greg Lake. What is your favorite Simpsons quote? Stupid sexy Flanders. You tried your best and failed miserably. The lesson is, never try. Me? Fail English? That's impossible. Homer. $20. I want a peanut. Homer's brain. $20 can buy many peanuts. Homer. Explain. How? Homer's brain. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Oh, Lisa, you and your stories. Bart is a vampire. Beer kills brain cells. Now let's go back to that building thingy where our beds and TV is. What is it with you and potatoes? I just think they're neat. Have you noticed any change in Bart? New glasses? No, he looks like something might be disturbing him. Probably misses his old glasses. I guess we could get more involved in Bart's activities, but then I'd be afraid of smothering him. Yeah, and then we'd get the chair. That's not what I meant. It was, Marge. Admit it. Yeah, those impressions were subpar to terrible at best. We'll move on. I have 3 kids and no money. Why can't I have no kids and 3 money? Hank, ever see a guy say goodbye to a shoe? Homer. Yes, once. You can't keep blaming yourself. Just blame yourself once, then move on. Dash Homer Simpson. Those are words to live by, I think. What's on top of your fridge right now? I have a jar to collect coins in and a couple baking trays I need to clean. Look, I'll get to it, alright? Dust. Probably got some grease up there too, if I had to guess. Another fridge. I love refrigerators. I don't know. I'm too short to see. Probably treasure. A cat. Well, get him down from there. It's dangerous. A mini Christmas tree and 2 potted poinsettias. Aw, that's actually pretty cute. The ultimate. Beep, beep, beep. machine. Absolutely nothing, and I clean it regularly. Well, that's no fun, not even cereal? Do you like your own name? Why or why not? I mean, I guess it's fine. I no complaints, I guess. No, my parents picked it from a space... Middle school was a very fun time when people figured it out. I'm so sorry. I love my birth name, especially when it's read backwards. I bet your name is Lana. Wink. Oh, get your mind out of the gutter. My birth name is Kevin, and I find it so boring and such a nothing name. As an entertainer, I swapped it to Kay. I hope I pronounced that right. I really don't know. I'm sorry. I absolutely hate my name for a few reasons. First off, the parents decided to spell it with an IE at the end. Come to find out that the male spelling of it uses a Y. Couldn't have given me the full name either. It's the shortened version, so I can't even use the proper name. Lastly, the name itself is far too connected with the Republican Party, and I feel shame when someone uses it. Really wish I was a Kevin. Yeah, I mean, with mine, now we have the whole Let's Go Brandon thing, and it's really fun when I'm working and someone thinks it's appropriate to say that to me. Yes, it's unique. I used to hate it as a child because no one would pronounce it and they would change it to something else. But I love the fact that it's mine. It doesn't belong to many others. I don't. It's just not a very appealing sounding name to my own ear. I like my name, Jocelyn. The only problem is that some people write it wrong or even say Jocqueline. I do hope Jocelyn is the correct pronunciation. If not, I'm sorry. I like the way it sounds. I just hate the fact that it's biblical. Okay, Abraham, whatever. What's the worst thing about modern dating? I guess I'd say the internet really changed how dating works, and it's honestly horrible now. We treat each other like serotonin exchanges, medication that alleviates our lack of dopamine, and once we are in a couple of months, we think that the lack of passion and power means the relationship has gone to shit, and we start to want to roam around and look at options on Tinder. In doing so, we disregard how the other person feels, but in our culture and digitized society, it is okay. We are but making a statement for what we really want. The cycle starts again. We meet, serotonin exchange, dopamine drops, start to look again, break a heart, but hey, I just matched with QT Pie. Repeat. Spending months trying to talk to people only to have nobody reciprocate your effort or interest. With dating, the longer you try, the worse you feel. Dating apps. People don't seem to understand that there needs to be a friendship for a good romance. Everyone is shallow. The worst part is that the apps encourage the shallowness because that's the whole point. You look at someone, think they're hot, you swipe right. If you don't, you swipe left. The cost? Time, money, effort. It's extremely draining. Hearing people on Reddit complain about it nonstop. Oh, well, sorry, we can't all be in a relationship like you. It is very digitalized, fake, really close, and yet so far away. You could easily learn everything about the person you're dating on the internet. That is true, a lot of public record stuff. What's your favorite food? Hands down, it's soft pretzels, especially if you have a cup of that like god-awful nacho cheese you get from the weird little dispenser. Pizza. Working at a pizza place, I have to say it's gone down in ranking. Ice cream. It is really good, but I have terrible teeth, so I'm sad. French fries with mayonnaise. Are you Dutch? Yes. Alright, that explains something. Spaghetti. Cheap and easy. It's what they called me back at the frat. Spicy biryani. I have no idea what that is, but it does sound interesting. Girls ass. Then donuts, seafood ravioli, pizza, and fried chicken. Well, I hope you're spacing out your meals, because that sounds like a really weird flavor palette. Sushi. So much variety. Poutine. The real kind, though. Not that lazy mozzarella crap. Oh, ever since I went to Canada, I've been craving poutine so bad, but I'm too lazy to make it. Oh my god, I just want it so bad. A good veggie burrito always hits. Mexican shrimp cocktail. Shrimp are pretty good, but I can only have so much. Chocolate eclairs. What's an underrated movie? The Game. I don't know if you just made me lose or if that is an actual movie. Airplane. I don't think this movie ever gets underrated. God, you really just don't see any good like spoof movies of that quality anymore. Highlander. I've heard of it, but I don't know if I've ever actually seen it. The Majestic. Jim Carrey movie. Rango. It won awards, but no one I know ever seems to have heard of it. The animation is really stunning. Look, if you're a furry and you like westerns, go watch Rango. The Pick of of Destiny. Gotta love Tenacious D, but ooh, I need to finish that movie. It's a weird watch. Secret Life of Walter Mitty and Fantastic Planet. I had no idea what I was going into when I watched Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and oh my god, do yourself a favor and watch that. The Night Before. My favorite Xmas movie. What's a regular habit you built that changed your life? I don't know, I'm still working on it. Following up with people, continuing to check in and invite them to be a part of my life, and acknowledging their positive attributes to them. Drink any type of drink with my pinky up. When in doubt, pinky out. I upvoted you with my pinky up. I'm cycling to and from work for almost 2 weeks now. It still hurts and I'm all gross and sweaty. It's an hour a day, 4 days a week, and it sucks. But today I'm a little teeny bit fitter than I was yesterday. I'll keep at it and soon it won't hurt so much. Pee before you leave somewhere. Every time, even if you don't feel like you have to. It is the safer option. Meditation. I guess I'm just not good at meditation because no matter what I try, I cannot get the voices in my head to stop. Taking my sleep schedule seriously. I've been trying to do it for years, but it's not this one for sure. Working out, especially lifting weights. Drinking enough water. I drink a tall glass right after getting up, one right before going to sleep, and over the day I drink a tall water bottle, 1.5 to 2 liters. My skin is better. I get up faster in the morning, mostly because I have to pee. I feel way more energetic all through the day. You know what they say, water is the breath of life. Who says that? I don't know. Somebody did. If you could spend a day with any celebrity, who would it be? Keanu Reeves. I heard that he's a very nice person, LOL. Riley Reid. Yeah, had to look her up real quick and straight to horny jail with you. Woody Harrelson. Just a chill day smoking and chatting and laughing. Taylor Swift. Really? I mean, you could go on her private jet, that's for sure. Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, we all know you're trying to kiss on his cute little face. Dave Chappelle. Okay, I mean, to each their own. Mr. Beast. I need that cash. Yeah, that's fair enough. And hey, Mr. Beast, if you're listening, I could use a couple hundred if you're around. Denzel Washington, because he's Denzel Washington. Tony Hawk. You know, I could actually see hanging out with Tony Hawk being pretty cool. John Cusack. I think we have ancestors in common. Also, he seems intelligent and nice. Interesting choice, but hey, it's yours. Those who wouldn't be an organ donor, why? There are a lot of weird paranoid nutbags here. Hospitals will not cease life-saving measures even if you are a match to a donor. Stop falling for the bullshit. It doesn't happen. I'm still using them. Well, yeah, that's a fair enough reason. I'm not taking very good care of them. Hey, that's actually fair enough. If you're not taking good care of them, why give them to someone and make them suffer with bad parts? What if a part of my conscience is trapped inside that person? Let me rest in peace, FFS. JK. Though I totally would become a donor. I can't really explain it. I'm just squeamish about the idea. I know it's illogical and selfish, but I just don't want to. I wouldn't mind donating my body to science, though. Are you trolling or a moron? Donating your organs is donating your body to science. Except in one scenario, you can help someone else continue to live. You just have to look at my body. You're not allowed to use it for practical purposes. Alright, as rude as that reply is, I mean, they are kind of onto something. If you're willing to donate for science, then you can donate your organs to save a life. I came in with them, and I'm leaving with them. I thought organ donation was like when you die, they'll harvest your organs and save them for later. I don't know if I just don't know how it works, but not until I die. Yeah, I think that's the point. I don't know. I've had so much surgery in my life and have so many issues, I wouldn't subject anyone to such nightmares. I think in that case, you're not allowed to be an organ donor. I am an organ donor, but I worked with a guy who wasn't because he thought if doctors found out, they would let you die so they could harvest your organs for profit. He also refused to learn CPR because he thought the Good Samaritan laws legally obligated you to render assistance, which opened you up to lawsuits. What's your opinion on chocolate mint cookies? Alright, if we're talking Thin Mints, then yeah, 100% goated. They got the sauce, they got everything. 10 out of 10. Good. They are bomb. Thin Mints are great if you have them once in a while, but the taste gets tiring if you eat the whole box at once. They good right out the freezer too. That is true. If you eat Thin Mints straight out the freezer, it's a different experience. I hate mint and chocolate combos. Do you also hate fun? I buy at least 3 boxes of them when the Girl Guides are selling. I love the Oreo ones too. I'm sorry, Girl Guides? What are you talking? You mean Girl Scouts? Where are you? Mediocre. Just like this take. What makes you appreciate life every day? My dogs. You really can't beat the feeling of a dog dog just cuddling up with you. Music. It is nice when you find an artist that really manages to put your feelings into words. The fact I woke up. You are a rare breed, and I wish I was you. My kittens and all the books I get to read at the end of a long day. Oh, and recently my book club. We text about so much more than our books, and it's so nice to have a community again, no matter how small. These fall colors are really doing it for me right now. They haven't discovered I have no idea what I'm doing yet. Music and colors. Colors is an interesting choice, but I understand it. Rest, food, sunshine, beautiful things and interiors, not being stressed, rushed, in danger, not being depressed and apathetic, blue sky, the ocean, catching a bird sound. Now, how exactly do you catch a bird sound? Do you have your microphone ready? The 4 M's. Music, movies, and M&M's. And would you believe it? There's vomit on his spaghetti already. But hang on, that's not the line. Oh God. What scent do you like and is not a perfume? I have a really bad brain, so honestly, the smell of gasoline is cool. The smell of freshly printed money. Okay, Mr. Krabs. My 2 favorites. One good, one weird. Fresh baked bread and gasoline. See, I'm not alone here, alright? Fresh cut grass. The smell is really nice, but when I was younger, I would roll around in fresh cut grass and then I'd just get all itchy. Certainly the smell of horses. I can't agree with that. They stink. The smell of fresh books. And really old ones, too. Christmas trees. I'm an unfortunate soul, and I don't think I've ever had a real Christmas tree in my house. Honeysuckle, books, and leather. Pine tree smell. It is a really pleasant smell. Sunscreen. A little strange, but I kind of understand. Cucumbers. I feel like cucumbers are slept on. Like the smell, the taste, like it's just good. My own brand. What is your favorite proverb? Be curious, not judgmental. Heard it on the show Ted Lasso, and it's kind of stuck in my head from then on. Hunger is the best spice. French proverb. You know, I actually think I understand that. Man who cleans his house so thoroughly is clearly expecting guests. A monk who asked his master if good hygiene was gay. Come on, what the f***? From the Bible, Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Yeah, whatever that means. Our words are backed with nuclear weapons. Dash Gandhi. That's not real. He did not say that. Come on now. Snitches got no bitches. Abraham Lincoln. Now that is true. That's words to live by. Thou should not post nudes on the internet or thou won't ever find a husband. As profound as you may sound, it's not necessarily true. I mean, sometimes it could even speed up the process. This too shall pass. I've been told that quite a lot, and it is a little bit annoying. In the end, it's not the years in your life, but the life in your years. 10 years ago was the best time to plant a tree. The second best time is now. What is the best comedy movie ever? Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Damn, it's tough to pick one. Office Space. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. The movie that launched a million red staplers. The first Naked Gun. Everything reminds me of her. Me, Myself, and Irene. Mean Girls and Anchorman are basically flawless comedies. I think there might be some poor taste jokes in both of those movies, but still really good. Superbad. Tropic Thunder. God, the amount of times I've seen Tropic Thunder is unreal. There's Something About Mary. I didn't know that was supposed to be a comedy. I only ever heard the title, so maybe if I see a poster it'll make sense. Get Him to the Greek. Total sleeper of a movie, but makes me laugh out loud multiple times whenever I watch it. It's a gem. Scary movie lovers. What scary movie would you recommend? I'll try and be quick here, but I saw a short film on YouTube. It's called Heck. That movie fills you with such a sense of dread, and it plays with liminal horror, and the director has a feature movie coming out next year called Skinamarink. Definitely look into it. I feel like the first Silent Hill movie is underrated. It's not stellar, but does a good job of putting a disturbing atmosphere and has a bonus of no jump scares. Love a horror movie that doesn't do cheap jump scares because, God, they're so tiring. Event Horizon. Oh, it's so good. It's old and has cheesy effects, but oh my God, it's so interesting. Before I Wake. I think I have seen this one actually, and it's alright. If you like vampires, 30 Days of Night is a neat one. I don't see a lot of people talking talk about? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I see we got a classic slasher on our hands. Jaws. Not really scary anymore, but it's still a good movie. What's the weirdest name you call your dog? Oh god, I have a laundry list full of names like Pooper, Stinky, Loser, Dogma, Dinglehopper, Roast Beef. I like that one, that's fun. Her name is Willow. Somehow that turned into Wheezy, which then turned into Wheezy F Baby. I have an Aussie named Chicken Nugget. We call him Nugget, Nuggy Wuggies, Nug, Nug Nugs, Sir, Chicken, Nuggers. Ooh, that last one's a little dangerous, huh? Shaga, Egg Boy. Beautiful names, I'm loving this. People of Reddit, what's the most powerful quote you've heard? Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Mahatma Gandhi, my fave quote of all time. You never know how you look through other people's eyes. The Butthole Surfers always had very powerful lyrics, but that one resonates with me for some reason. The what? Oh, you don't know about Butthole Surfers? Come on now. Speak so that I may see you. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. C.G. Jung. Don't have sex because you will get pregnant and die. Mean Girls, Coach Carr, don't have sex. Truly words to live by. Well, that's all we got for today. So thank you guys so much again for watching. My name has been Brandon and I will see you in another video. Bye.